Hey y'all, welcome back. Hope everyone had a good day today. I was really bored at home, so I decided I'd make a few videos, one being basically the shoes that I hoop in. I have a lot of basketball shoes, but I definitely have a select few that I reserve only for hooping, for the main reason of keeping the traction on the bottom good. Once you wear your shoes outside, that dirt and grime doesn't make it great to play basketball in. So I guess we'll just get going. Actually, no. Before we get going, I want to tell you that this video won't be like an intricate detail of every shoe. I'm going to talk about it a little bit, tell you why I like to play in it, but I'm not going to talk about all the colors on the shoe, the materials used, and stuff like that. I'll save that more for my on-court reviews that I'll do in the future. So something you'll notice throughout this video is that the majority of sneakers that I like to hoop in are Kobe low top models. I'm not really a big fan of his high top for basketball purposes. I like the mobility that low top sneakers give me, and his shoes are the most comfortable low top basketball sneakers out there. KD has a lot of low top basketball sneakers, but they don't seem to have the right type of cushion and don't feel the same on court. The comfort for sure on the Kobe is a lot better. My main reasoning behind that, like I said, is the mobility. I think high top sneakers are a bit too constricting, and I'm already pretty short, so anything that takes away from my lateral speed and just my overall speed in general definitely isn't a sneaker that I should be playing in. So, yeah. Okay, so to get going, I will go with probably my most worn sneaker out of all the ones that I reserve for hooping. I loved playing in this pair. It is the Kobe 7 Cheetahs. They released this pair for the Christmas game in 2011. I got it when they first came out, and I actually have two pairs of these. So this is the pair that I hoop in, and I have a pair that I just wear just to wear because I just love this shoe in general. I'll just give you a close-up really quick. Obviously, you can see the shoe is completely torn up. There is scuff marks all. So when this used to be all purple, after playing in it for a long time, it goes and you can't see you see the scuffs right there. So the purple scuffs off. And honestly, I mean, I've played in it since Christmas of 2011, so they held up for probably 2.5 years, and then they kind of were done skis from there. The traction is pretty bad now, but probably will eventually start looking for another pair to replace this pair, so I have a new pair to hoop in because I definitely loved it, as you can tell by the use. Next up, we have the Kobe 6 Helicopters. I have a few pair of Kobe 6s. They are a cool shoe to play in, very comfortable. I play in my Grinches sometimes, but it's not a pair that I just reserve for hooping. Give you an up-close shot really quick. Good on court. Very comfortable. Next up the next three are all Kobe 8s, and they are very comfortable on court, but there is one thing I'm going to point out that I don't like about this sneaker in general. First up is the Kobe 8 Superhero. This released in an elite pair in men's sizes, so there are a few differences in the men's size, but this is a GS or grade school version. So I know the men's has fly wire right here. I think that's the main difference. There's definitely some other differences, but worn this a good amount of times. Some details there. Very comfortable on court, like I said, but the thing I don't like about Kobe 8s is this tongue right here. It has very harsh edges on GS sizes. I don't think the men's sizes are quite as harsh, but they are very uncomfortable when you're wearing them with low top socks. Thankfully, when I play basketball, I typically wear high top Rock'em apparel socks, but yeah, that whenever you wear Kobe 8s with low top socks, after like an hour or two, this like cuts into your skin and doesn't feel too good. So that's just something to note. If you're thinking about wearing these to play basketball, and I would definitely advise wearing high top basketball socks. Doesn't matter what they are, but they make all different brands. Next up is the Kobe 8 Christmas. This is from 2013. Yes. They actually made 2 pair of Kobe 8 Christmases. His shoe kind of lasted a little bit longer when he had the Kobe 8s. The first one kind of looks like stained glass to me, but this one's the shedding skin. Really cool details. They're my little secret weapon when I play. I tell people I'm going to scratch them if they get too close. I never have scratched anyone, but it's always something to laugh about. Details are really nice on this one. I have 2 pairs of these as well. So one to keep nice and pretty, and one to hoop in. Last Kobe 8 that I reserve only for hooping in is the Kobe 8 All-Star pair. This one came out in 2012. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we're gonna go with it. No, 2013. I lied. Anywho, this actually isn't the pair I hoop in. As you can see, these are completely dead stock. The pair I hoop in, I left in my car from the last time I hooped, and I'm too lazy to go get it. So, really cool details on this pair. I call them my pepperoni pizzas. They were based off Area 72, and they have a lot of space alien details. I guess this could look kind of galactic if you want to say that. To me it looks like a pepperoni pizza. But the colorway's really nice, and they have these little details on the swoosh. Hopefully you can see those. But all in all, an awesome pair. Look great on court. Next up in the line of Kobe's that I hoop in, solely hoop in I guess you could say, are my Kobe 5 Preludes. I love this pair. And this pair has a really cool story about, you know, how sneakers can lead to friendships. So the Prelude, I have all the Preludes except a few, the ones that didn't release in kid sizes, and then I didn't really like the Kobe 3's Prelude that they released. This pair, so they didn't release in Austin. They released in Houston, San Antonio, and Dallas. And at that point in time, I didn't really know many people in San Antonio that collected sneakers. And luckily, I had made a friend over Instagram. His name is JD. And he was able to pick these up for me. And he met me in San Marcos. And we really had developed a good friendship. I'm not only am friends with him now, but I'm friends with Jake from Dank Customs. So it's a great story about how you can meet people through social media and bond over something like sneakers. I never knew how many people you could, you know, become friends with. And I mean, we're like great friends now. I go down to San Antonio all the time and hang out with both of them, and it's really blossomed to a friendship that I'll cherish forever, to be honest. But here's some details for you. The Kobe 5 Prelude. Ta-da! Really love, I love sneakers when they do fun different laces instead of normal, like, plain laces, like just blue. So both this pair and the Kobe's and then the Christmas pair have just fun lace details. It gives the shoe an extra kind of sparkle that normal plain laces don't give it. So now that we're done with the Kobe's, let's move into a non-Kobe sneaker that I hoop in. This is the Hyper Enforcer. This is the breast cancer awareness pair. Honestly, this is my least favorite of my hooping shoes because they are really uncomfortable. Not much to say about them. Just the comfort level is not there for me. I would not recommend this sneaker to anyone if they were looking for a comfortable pair to play with. They have other, I guess, sneakers in the Hyper line for basketball, but once I put these on my foot and realized that they're pretty terrible on court, in my opinion, I haven't bought any or tried any other ones out. So there's that one. I do wear it during Breast Cancer Awareness Month for good reasons. It is a nice pink color, I will give it that, but I don't wear it. I think it looks ridiculous with like normal clothes, so I'm only going to wear it when I play basketball. But not good reviews on that one, sorry guys. Next up is this LeBron 7. I'm not sure if it has a specific name for the colorway. If I had to name it, I would call it the LeBron Home. Not creative, but yeah. Overall, I don't mind hooping in this pair. It's definitely not my favorite. Like I said, I'm not a big high top fan when it comes to my basketball sneakers. I have hooped in other LeBron models. I've hooped in the LeBron 8s, the 9s, the 10s, the 11s, and the 12s. I don't have a pair of 13s yet. Haven't really liked any of the colorways enough to buy them, and they're sitting, so quite honestly I might wait till they go on sale. But overall, they're not my favorite to play basketball in. I do love wearing the majority of them just around as a casual shoe. They do seem to have a lot of cushion on the bottom. My problem with them as a hooping shoe for me personally is that they're really heavy, and I'm not a very big person, and heavy shoes don't complement my basketball game. I do not play like LeBron James. I definitely, like I said earlier, rely on my speed and quickness, and having extra heavy shoes on my feet does not attribute to that skill set. So just wanted to explain that and go into that a little more. I do love the majority of LeBron's shoes, just not for basketball purposes. I guess we'll go into KD's now. First up is the KD 7 Amp Pearl. It's a great sneaker. One of my favorite, actually, probably, yeah, my favorite KD 7s that was released. I have a pair that I don't hoop in, that I keep nice and pretty. This pair is reserved solely for basketball. Love this pair on court. I was definitely pleasantly surprised in the comfort level of the KD 7 on court. I have a lot of KD 6s. I loved pretty much almost all the colorways that came out for the KD 6, but to play in those was terrible. They are so uncomfortable. They're just very narrow and don't, at least in the kids versions, they don't have a lot of padding, and yeah, just not a fun shoe to play in for your feet. But this pair, the 7s, are very comfortable. The kid sizing, I was pleased that they had actually a good amount of padding in the back. Obviously, men's pairs are going to be way more padded and have way more actual sneaker technology for basketball than the kids' pairs do, but this pair has Flywire and good padding in the back. I love the meaning behind the sneaker, and I loved the wing detail on the tongue. Definitely really, really cool, and who doesn't love a nice white sneaker? Just very clean. That pair, next up, is my KD 8 and 7s. This is my first and only pair of KD 8s that I have. I was nervous when I bought these, actually. I wasn't sure by looking at them if they were going to be a good sneaker to play in for me, but again, I was pleasantly surprised. Very, very comfortable. This probably has the most padding, at least on the bottom, out of all the KD sneakers that have released. Very, very comfortable, and haven't had a problem. I've worn them a few times now, and definitely like this one on court. Would love to pick up more pairs of the KD 8 because I do like them. However, there hasn't been a lot of colorways that I've actually liked. And I'm to the point where if I don't love it, I can't buy it, just because there's no way I'll be able to wear all my sneakers if I keep just buying everything. So there's those details. Definitely a cool shoe. I do have 2 pairs of these. I like to, I haven't really talked about this, I like to, if I like this shoe a lot and I want to play basketball in it, I like to try to pick up 2 pairs, one to play in and one to wear casually, just so I can have one that doesn't get little scuffs. I'm pretty good about not scuffing my sneakers even when I play basketball, but if you wear them after a year or 2, it's inevitable you're gonna have some things go wrong with it. So that's my foolproof system on, keeping one nice and looking pretty and one that doesn't quite look as pretty. Next up, and last pair actually, that's only in my hooping rotation, is the KD 4 Weatherman. This is by and far my favorite basketball sneaker that's ever released. Not model, but colorway. Just love the story behind this pair as well as the detailing. I have personally 3 pairs of these. I have one pair that is a size 5 that is dead stock and I will probably never wear it. And then I have a pair that pretty much looks dead stock, but I do wear that pair. And then this pair I hoop in and wear when it's rainy. I don't really care about this pair, care to keep this pair clean, because I do have 2 additional pairs. This is my pair that I can just wear the crap out of and, you know, go from there. But the details I'm sure y'all have seen, or if you haven't seen, too bad. I'm not going to go into too deep of detail here, but it's an amazing shoe. The colorway, the green with the weather patterns on the back as well as the details on the bottom. I think I will do it that way because that's, ooh, yeah. Just the details on these are amazing, and I'm so blessed to have 3 pair in my collection. One thing I did want to speak on, because I don't know, I've never talked about it really, are the socks I like to play basketball in. The pairs are by Rock'em Apparel. I'm not being paid to say this, by the way. This is just a personal opinion. These are my favorite socks to hoop, and I've tried pretty much a lot of different socks, and these are by far my favorite. They're not too thick, not too thin, and in regards to like sneaker printing, they definitely have that process down. They don't fade fast, and just very comfortable sock to play in. And the guys that own the company are really nice as well. So if you haven't already, definitely think about checking them out and giving them a chance. Their prices are pretty competitive with every other retailer out there in regards to socks. So that wraps up my sneaker rotation for basketball. It's not to say that I don't play, and I have a large number of basketball sneakers, and I definitely have worn the majority of them to play or shoot in. But these are the ones, like I said earlier, that I solely play basketball in. I don't wear them outside or anything like that. And I hope you got some good information out of this video, and if not, sorry, I tried my best. But if you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what sneakers you like to play basketball in. Maybe it's something I could try in the future. And yeah, we'll go from there. Hopefully I can get some good on-court reviews in the future. I have had trouble in the past few weeks finding time to actually go play basketball. I've been having withdrawals, so hopefully I'll get to do that soon, and you'll get a nice video in the future. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.